All right, we slept in the tent in the backyard last night, and it's pretty lucky we didn't blow away. It got super windy, like so windy. The corner of the tent like came down and hit me once or twice. I'm really glad. Last minute I decided, at first I just staked down just the corners, and I like last minute was like, I'm just gonna stake it all down. I'm gonna make sure I put the fly on right, just rather be safe than sorry. And I'm glad I did, because at one point the girls kind of panicked for a second, and I thought, well, if they go in, then there's gonna be no weight on the tent, and then I'd be taking a tent down at 2 in the morning. So I just kind of laughed every time it happened, and the girls started giggling, and it was fine, and we all fell asleep. But it was lovely.
I fell asleep through it, and I didn't wake up.
She's the only one that didn't wake up, didn't know any of it happened. But I mean, when I was saying it windy, it was super windy. Anyway, so one of the movies we watched last night, which is one of my favorite movies to watch, we watched this growing up. It's a mid-90s movie. So any kid raised through the 90s is probably pretty familiar with this movie. I watched it with my brothers all the time. We'd quote it all the time. And that is a movie called Heavyweights. And it is so funny. I actually was watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch with my daughters, an episode or two the other day. And the science teacher in it, I was like, why does he look so familiar? It's because he's Tim from Heavyweights, as well as the principal was played by another character in there. But it's so fun. It's got Adam Stiller in his early days, and he just is so funny. His body language and the way he, overdoes his athleticism in the film is so funny. Classic film is when they're like eating all the food, and they're like, with all the Hershey syrup and stuff like that. I think one of the first times I showed that movie to my kids, I made sure we had like ice cream sundaes with bananas and marshmallows and hot fudge and ice cream, and we had pizza for dinner, just kind of as like a little tote to that film and that scene. And so that was really fun for us to watch last night. It kind of was a perfect outside movie since they're at a summer camp and they're kind of in the outdoors. So we did that last night, and that's really fun. So it's on Disney Plus right now. Go check out Heavyweights. And tune in this week, because I'm going to talk to you guys a lot about the movies that we're watching in our tent in the backyard. And I've also found a lot of really fun movies that are free this month. Now that it's a new month of May, there's some great films that I found in some of the different resources. So try and watch those while you can, because some of them you never know when they're going to come and when they're going to go. So say bye, Lala.
Bye.
Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe.